Here are the highlights, and that was a low light for Ruben Zaus, the first man to go down. Everybody, though, was slip-sliding away. Jonathan Ray set a good time early on, but the best times were set early on. Bayliss was setting the pace. Fabrizio was one of the first out too, but he couldn't match the pace of his teammate and world champion Troy Bayliss as he marched on to a pole position. Fabrizio crossing the line. Bayliss had done his lap at 1:58.5 and sat and watched while everybody else tried to beat it. Bayliss again supreme. We went on board with him. You could see the concentration, and even he was making the odd mistake, but the conditions were such. Across the line he came. That was his lap. Crutchlow, rear end sliding, loves the conditions, and the HM plant man was planting a pretty good front row start. Cal Crutchlow definitely on the up and up. Max Neukirchner, former winner earlier this year on the down. He fell off, as did Zaus. Biaggi, though, having qualified 16th and really struggling in the qualifying in the previous 2 days, manages to get onto the front row. Carlos Checa probably did more laps than anybody else, certainly gave the equipment a run. And we got some great and graphic onboard shots of what it's like to be out in these conditions. Certainly the mechanics happy to stay at home. Carlos crossing the line. Bayliss somewhat nonchalant. Hager, could he challenge? Well, he certainly had a go. Hager making his way, tiptoeing through the puddles, and by then there were rivers to cross quite literally here in the Algarve. And poor old Hager couldn't improve. He stays in the top 10. Laconi gave us a fright, certainly gave everybody else a fright. He got very close in the first two sectors. In the third sector, though, it all came to naught. And as he crossed the line, nil point. And it was all handshakes. Kageyama looked like he might have a fast one, but nothing could stop Fabrizio giving the big kiss to the big man.